Some of the other programs that the Environmental Education Group is proud to be presenting that will be aiding these foster care issues and that we will be infusing our commitment to new foster care awareness programs will be through a few of our STAR FD3 projects. One of these projects that we're proud to tell you about is our new community awareness workshops. These programs are designed specifically to make communities here at home and throughout our world aware of their community's needs and issues, such as foster care issues, and introduce evolved solutions.
We are also proud of our successful 40-year Green to Gold incubator workshops that you've heard about today. We feel these incubator programs will be of great value to the current foster care youth, as well as future entrepreneurs and inventors and innovators that may be coming out of the foster care plan, orphans, or as well as detention programs entering into the world of business. We have special programs designed to help these young adults who may not have had any other way of getting started as entrepreneurs, inventors, etc. Green to Gold can guide our youth through the journey to the many possible pathways to the marketplace for their endeavors, whether they be inventors, innovators, social ventures, events, nonprofits, or whether they just need to understand entrepreneurship, licensing, co-venturing, intellectual property, and other legalities, or they just want to learn about general business practices in our fast-changing world. Green to Gold can help connect our youth to funding options and also help them understand the many types of financing options they can compare, including debt funding and equity funding and even alternative funding. We want to help our youth to be more prepared in those decisions to make those direct connections, as well as presentations to angel and venture capitalists, apply for loans, find or even qualify for grants, etc.
I'd like to explain basically why the Environmental Education Group is inspired to give this service to our youth and all of the other organizations that we help. We are dedicated to balancing our planet, and not only from a practical position, but also from our hearts and our spiritual inspirations. And it should be understood that although we give away our services as freely as possible, it is not without the strings of responsibility that our nonprofits stand for.
We hope to inspire our future entrepreneurs and inventors with a strong sense of responsibility that stimulates a deep commitment of business and community responsibility within them while doing their future projects that will lead to bringing our people and our planet more and more balance and harmony. We have within our organization World Responsible Industries, which brings guidance and responsible judgments as well as financial support for those inventions to be able to reach full bloom and responsible fruition. World Responsible Industries is also co-venturing with responsible and green organizations, innovators and inventors, preparing them, contracting them to responsible and green business practices and taking them to the marketplace.
So it boils down to that a major part of our inspiration, along with the just plain fact that we love to help people, is that we're 110% committed and involved in this process with you so that we can also encourage the evolution of that sense of responsibility that we believe should come right along with those new inventions and new ideas and new businesses and product manufacturing, sales, marketing, etc.
In dealing with all aspects of business, particularly those green-inspired projects, as well as incubating new companies, we have developed a strong alliance with many funding organizations on almost every conceivable level. We are inspired to share those connections and help young businesses or expanding old ones to reach their dreams and goals by providing whatever help we can to them. But we do not give this away without also sharing those possible negative repercussions, our experience and our in-depth research in regards to our planet's dissolving, imbalanced, depreciating resources.
It is our heartfelt inspiration to make these resources that you may need available, especially to those that may need them the most, like our youth and those that will have a difficult time finding their way into the world's marketplaces.
I'd like to show you an example of a product, an invention, a clever idea that came out of the Green to Gold incubator and is now part of World Responsible Industries. This is the Eco-Light. It is the greenest flashlight on the planet.
So speaking of evolving ideas, FD3 has also been working for a number of years with evolving ideas, but from a slightly different perspective. We've been dealing with the root of our individual as well as our world problems. Have you ever asked yourself if anyone has ever come up with any ideas with real solutions that would actually work and lead to personal and collective harmony? And I mean like no war and no poverty and no horrible things at all, aside from natural disasters, of course. I mean, I'm sure if we just had the first two, no war and no poverty, we would be in pretty good shape. Sure, there would still be issues that we need to deal with, but it seems like if we could accomplish those two things, no war and no poverty, we would probably be in pretty good shape. So along with helping individuals and businesses, our organization is also being noticed and welcomed all over the world and are being acknowledged for making profound and world-changing projects. As an organization ourselves, our historical track record shows us continuing to expand to help the world in more and more long-term, effective, and efficient ways. And we are sharing these new, deeply researched, originative, long-term solutions to finally help to bring real peace to our world and to finally help to solve world hunger, poverty, our ever-increasing pollution problems, our dwindling water, especially drinking water.
We are going to be helping in major ways our world's war victims, including their families, with real programs that actually work. We are also supporting and promoting and raising money for new innovative energy solutions, major ones. Part of our fundraising solutions is we are in the process of assembling many serious world-helping nonprofits and other concerned organizations in a series of huge Save Our Planet festivals all over the world called the Great Rescue Mother World Festivals. These festivals will be fun and deeply inspiring and motivating and elevating, and will provide a great opportunity for individuals as well as organizations to be involved in that great march and movement to help balance our planet. We plan to bring the foster care issues right along with all of these festivals, making the world aware of those needs.
And these festivals will play a major role in the perpetual fundraising that will begin the process of aiding to solve our world's major vital issues completely and finally, and with those measures that keep those problems from reoccurring.
And at the local level, we have our Techbrew multi-dimensional mega mixers, such as this one today, that are theme-oriented and designed to highlight certain community issues and begin the process of promoting and providing those atmospheres that will aid financially as well as bringing balance to our communities and ultimately to our world. Our Techbrews are growing city to city and are linked directly to our Great Rescue Mother World Festivals and our other programs and projects.
And in unison with these exciting events and festivals, we will also be setting up world awareness workshops all across the planet that we will be inviting some of our world's leading innovators, as well as sincere, dedicated, and committed students, foster care representatives, and other citizens to participate in. FD3 has originated and developed, as well as helps finance and support, these personal and collective world-changing workshops. It's through extensive research that we've developed long-term real solutions, as well as dedicated connections to top experts in and consultants in every conceivable field. These resources are dedicated to serve our people and our planet's major problems on all levels, and we will be freely introducing these resources in these workshops. So, along with inventions that can help our planet, we're also at this time able to share solutions to everything from our environmental pressures to those social extremes like war. And we are also at this time able to share very practical and usable understandings for our personal and social issues like drugs, alcohol, anger, loneliness, death, personal balance and harmony, relationships, and many other pertinent issues.
When dealing with issues as powerful as hunger and poverty and war, as well as pollution and water deficits, it's important to recognize where those tragic problems and imbalances actually come from. As many great poets and authors and prophets, philosophers, etc., have so eloquently pointed out, those issues and those problems come from within each of us.
Einstein said that you can't solve a problem with the same level of consciousness that created it. FD3 has personal workshops with evolved ideas and solutions that work, and we are dedicating our time to teaching individuals about finding their own personal, permanent solutions.
More and more of us are understanding that if we're going to help bring balance to our planet, we're going to have to take steps to bring balance to ourselves. The Environmental Education Group and all of our STAR projects believes that there's no greater wealth sociologically and individually than venturing into the atmosphere that helps to bring balance and peace and real stability and permanent security to ourselves individually and also collectively to our planet. The Environmental Education Group, through its STAR projects, are proud to be able to offer to all of you that are inspired that world-changing atmosphere. You can now all be part of that strong, world-helping movement in a multitude of interesting and exciting and financially securing and experience-gaining multi-dimensional ways.
And FD3 is also producing and developing music and movies and books and plays and planet-changing concepts. So if we had a goal today, it would be to raise your awareness on two major issues that are weighing heavy on our hearts. One is to create a real awareness of our foster issues here locally and throughout our world. And the other is to inspire a true sense of responsibility in each of you as you set out to gain funding, wealth, personal balance, deeper insights, as well as acknowledgement in your arts and music and businesses and inventions and innovations, and in dealing with the world and communicating your talents. We hope you become inspired to leave a personal footprint of balance while achieving your goals, as opposed to taking our planet further off course and into a still further gloomy future.
Those things like wars and global warming and world poverty, the misuse of natural resources and ever-increasing accumulating non-degradable garbage are some of the major things that are taking our planet towards imbalance and ultimate destruction.
The Environmental Education Group always hopes that we as a people never stop looking for those answers that bring our people and our planet more and more harmony, because if we do, we would be limiting ourselves. Bringing our planet into balance is our future, and it's the direction to take for personal and collective success.
So, we endeavor to remember being successful is great, and we want to help you become successful, but not at the expense of everyone else's destruction, which takes the planet out of balance in the process. Because the way things are going, the lack of responsibility will continue to deteriorate our planet, and there will not be a planet for us and our children to enjoy our success in.
And we are inspired and dedicated to making those changes that are needed in our world because we know and understand that depreciating effect. And as much as anyone may try to ignore it, that depreciating effect is in the process of depreciating our entire future planet. It isn't difficult to recognize that effect and how it's well on its way to taking over in certain parts of our world. And we at the Environmental Education Group cannot ignore that. And we're committed to making those changes that our world will need to gain its balance, period. And we hope that you will join us.
Thank you.
Thank you.